Hey, we are live. Good morning, everybody.
Yay!
That's what I'm talking about. We are live, ready for another go live tonight, this evening. Today is February 4th. We're on a Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. How's everybody doing tonight? Doing good,
Great.
doing good. We're ready. Some people are sleeping still. It's a long day. I know. It was a long day, everybody. It is 8:15 here in El Paso, Texas. My name is JT. I'm with jtdigitalbusiness.com, and I have a bunch of friends here that want to introduce themselves and telling us a little bit about themselves, their background, why they joined, and introduce their business to you all. Okay, let's start with Brian. Brian, welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm Brian with brianandgrace.com. The other half is out in the world, in the rain, working. She's a nurse, so she's doing night shift tonight. In the meantime, I'm over here at home taking care of the kiddos and making sure dinner's ready. But other than that, I'm a little techie guy working and making video games on the side. So out here making business decisions.
All
And
right,
we,
all the way from Cali, holding up the household, right? Good,
yeah,
good.
and
But he's playing video games, guys. and,
it's not what you think.
and
It's not what
and
you think.
guess what? And he's working too at the same time, so his business is open while he's having a lot of fun too. That's awesome.
Exactly.
All right, Miss Lorna, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for asking and thank you for having me here with you guys tonight. It's been a pleasure to always be with these amazing online business partners, all from the other outside of the world. So, my name is Lorna. I am a married mom of three growing kids. I have a teenager, 6 years old, 9 years old, and a 6 years old. So, I'm a busy mom. At the same time, I'm working as a registered nurse taking care of these sick people for 20 years in a trauma center hospital and a proud digital entrepreneur. I am so fortunate and thankful and grateful for this amazing online opportunity that I found came along into our life. That the weather out there in our area is raining with the wind, so I can do this online business at the comfort of my home. I don't need to go out there and commute. Yep.
Right? Isn't that nice, right? You don't have to worry about all the traffic, all the weather, everything. You're nice and cozy at your home. Your kids are there with you.
Mhm.
Good to go, right? What else could you want, you know? That's one of the reasons why we love this job here. All right,
Yep.
next up, Mr. David. Welcome to the show, David.
Hello, hello, hello. David Don Hobley here from loveyourlifebydesign.com. And I just absolutely love this opportunity because of the amazing automation that we have built in, unlike any other company. I love the 5 different legs of income that we have open for us to receive all this abundance from. And I just love all of these beautiful people that we get to work with.
You said it. Automation, 5 streams of income. I mean, if for some reason you were injured, some reason the weather was bad, you had errands to run, things to do, your business is still going with you 24/7. And you know what? There's those days where you just not feeling it. I just need a break. Guess what? You can give yourself a break and your business is still running for you. You want to take a nap, you want to relax, guess what? It's going to be there. It's taking care of it for you, sending all those messages, emails, and responding for you. That's awesome. All right, Coach PB and Josh, welcome to the show. And you have a special guest there that's just loving on you.
We do. PB and Josh here, and Nina.
This is the love dog.
Nina. This is one of our four-legged pets. And we're full-time online business owners and global business coaches in this community, and we're just so grateful for this opportunity that we've been able to break away from the things that tied us down to location, tied us down to time, the 12 and 16 hour shifts that PB used to work at the hospital. Airbnb, we thought that was a great idea, and you can make good money that way, but oh my gosh, it's so much work around the clock. But now we can enjoy time freedom and location freedom, and just to be able to have a business where we can travel and do the things that we want to do when we want to do it, and our business comes with us. And not only are we living life on our terms, we're enjoying ourselves, and we're making good money.
Nice. Congratulations on that. Congratulations. I mean, even last night while we were working hard, you even had a new person wanting to sign up while we were live last night. I mean, that's how it works. That's awesome.
Yep.
And your dog doesn't have to miss you. Look at that dog. That dog is just be loving on you right there. Now you said location, right? Can you throw any hints on where you might be going next?
Well, it looks like there's Australia in April.
Yes.
Oh,
No, it looks
man.
like definitely, because we've committed to speaking out there.
Yeah, we are guest speaker. We go to Australia. We have gather and enroll for our business. We'll be speak in front of a couple hundred people to share our journey. June we will go to San Diego for our the one company we partner with, celebrating 51 year anniversary.
Yeah.
So I think Jerry going. I see Sid Pierre going. So
I hope to see you all there too. Hopefully
Yeah.
everything goes smooth, and I should be there too. Everybody that's in here, hopefully we'll be lucky enough to meet everybody in person. We can take an actual group photo together.
That's right.
exactly.
That's right.
That'd be awesome. Well, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing some more of your journeys, and hopefully we'll have some journeys of our own pretty soon.
Yep, for sure, for
Definitely.
sure.
Yes.
And welcome, Miss Pia. How are you
Hi.
tonight?
I'm
Yes.
fine. How are you guys? Nice to be
Doing
with you. I am from New York currently, and I've been in corporate for more than 20 years, and so I found that I really wanted to have spend more time with family. As you know, your parents grow older, you wanted to be able to take care of them and spend more time with them, and so. But I also found that I wanted to find something that I really wanted to do and really get passionate about and excited about. And so the combination of what do I find, work at home, what's next, what those opportunities are. I found that, I was running away from everything digital, honestly. And then, I ran into this community, which offers great training online, great, fact that everything's recorded, gives me the opportunity to really embrace the environment that I'm now going to be working in. And so I'm really enjoying it. I'm a budding author as well. And so I'm just going along for the ride and seeing what I can do with the extra 3 or 4 figures that I'm going to achieve this month. So
Hey, there you go. Now we're talking. Well, it's great learning a little bit more about you. And now I have a New York hookup just in case, go
course.
visit. That's one spot I haven't been. So definitely that's good to know. And 20 years corporate. Oh my gosh. I bet that was just, are you still in?
No,
that?
no.
So it's
But
really
but the percent change calculations are going through my mind. So
no, that's good. And one thing I really, really like that you mentioned, I mean, you mentioned a lot, your family you're working for. But one of the things that you did mention was you're really enjoying it. It's something that you want to do. So you're really looking forward to it. And that's a thing that if we didn't really want to do this, we wouldn't be here, because nobody's being forced to be here tonight. Just don't say anything, Brian. I'm just kidding. Nobody's being forced here tonight. We're all here to have fun. I look forward to looking at my messages to see if we're going live tonight. Yeah, let's do it. So anytime I get the opportunity, I love seeing you guys, talking to you guys and stuff. So it's a blast, and welcome to the crew, for sure.
Thank you.
All right. And Mr. Jerry, welcome to the show, Jerry. How are you?
I'm all right. And you?
I'm doing great. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Jerry. I am from jcopelanddigital.com. I have been in the business just a short period of time, but I am a recently retired healthcare worker of 30 years. For the last 6.5 years, I've been on a plane once a week from Florida to California and California to Florida. That's 400 and something flights I've been on the last 6.5 years. As I sit on that plane and I wonder why, because I'm hooked to a place that I have to follow their rules. And I thought one day I'm going to be like some friends of mine who work from home on their laptop. They go on vacation. I recently was on a cruise about a year ago, and one of my friends had a laptop and she was working every day and getting paid. Well, in 3 weeks, I'll be in Asia for a 2-week cruise, and I will have my laptop. I will be making money on my terms, just a few minutes to maybe an hour a day whenever I'm available, just to check out, what's going on out there, who's interested. But I'm the guy that all of you people out there are right now. I stalked PB and Josh for 6.5 weeks, probably on the internet. I watched their every move and I thought I can do this. And I know that this video is getting some interest of people because I have coworkers already texting me, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. And I said, you're going to have to watch to find out. So I'm still finding out, but I'm liking every minute of what I'm doing. My creative side is coming out. I'm designing web pages. I'm meeting everybody that you see on this panel. And I too will be setting up a trip for New York. We're all going to go. So I'm enjoying every minute of it. It's a little work at first, but it's enjoyable. And you have two great coaches, Josh and PB, who are there for your every move. And I don't think they sleep, but they assure me that I made the right choice, and I still feel that way.
You're absolutely right. We do have some great coaches and stuff, and they are a little bit of workaholics, but they like to play too. So that's good. Got to have that balance. And oh, that's interesting. 30 years in nursing. Thank you. We always hear thank you for your service for the military and police officers, firefighters, but really thank you also to your nurse, all your medical workers. It's without y'all, we'd be injured. We'd be trying to fix ourselves. And that's kind of like plumbing, right? You're trying to fix your own plumbing and it just gets worse. So we try to fix ourselves health-wise and it just makes things worse. So thank you all, for putting all that time and effort and physically. I remember, talking to Miss PB, it physically is demanding as well. A lot of people forget that you're all on your feet, 12 plus hours a day. And from what I hear, the medical profession doesn't take care of themselves as much as, they take care of us, put it that way. And so it's great. Thank you for all that time. And I really hope you get to, grow with this group. It's going to be awesome. We can't wait to see you all grow and become famous like Mr. Bob. Bob's so famous right now. I heard he's doing some interviews probably, with Jimmy Fallon right now. We don't know. We'll see what's going on. But yeah, it's great to see everybody. And last but not least, Mrs. J. How are you doing tonight, Miss J?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How's everyone else out there watching? I hope everyone else is doing well. So for me, I'm just excited that by coming online and learning skills, I was able to transition from being an educator for 20 something years to actually not just watching others monetize, but also do it myself. And that is beyond what I had actually ever thought, because I used to, for many years, just be the one that would be scrolling, or just, use my social media to post maybe a photo of the landscape or a flower. At the beginning, I didn't even post face. It was just landscape and everyone else. So I'm really grateful to be here because it's learning skills. Since I've been in the education space for so many years, now it's it's education in a different kind of way, in a global way, making the impact globally. So also a mom, many years.
Yeah, definitely. 20 plus years in education. Again, thank you too. It's been in education background myself. It was a lot of fun, and I miss those days sometimes. I miss the kids, but it's time. When they told me, yeah, Josh, you won't be able to retire till 75, I was like, yeah, no, that's a no-go. I'll be happy to make it to 75. I want to enjoy my life while I'm, being an ex-veteran. Also, the body just doesn't hang in as much as I'd love it to. Things break and snap, and I'm like, how in the world did I tear my shoulder? I was just doing something small, and when the doc tells you, yeah, it's 90% torn, you start like, holy moly, is it going to get worse every year as I get older? Not even doing much here. But yeah, you know what? It's just as good as we feel mentally, the body just kind of doesn't hang in there as much as we'd like. And we want to enjoy that time, enjoy the retirement. What's the point of making all this money, y'all working 30 plus years and 20 plus years and making $200,000-$300,000 a year, and you don't get the time freedom, And then on the other hand, you get the time freedom, but then you need that money. So hopefully this is the perfect balance for everybody out there watching. If you need a side hustle, you need something fun to do, you need something completely different, a whole different career change. This is it. This is where it's at. Thank you for joining us. And if y'all don't mind, just keep an eye on any comments, anybody who's watching, feel free to comment. We'll throw some shout outs to y'all, have a little fun tonight. And let's get to it. Tonight's topic, kind of piggybacking off of everybody here. Tonight's topic, what would you do with an extra 3 to 4 figures per month? I mean, the sky's the limit on there, right? Doesn't seem, you're like, oh man, what if I only had an extra $200, if I only had an extra $500, imagine, and it doesn't seem like very much, but well, I mean, at least you'd be able to buy some eggs right now, right? So, but that's what we're here for. We want to find out what you all in the show and people that are watching, please put some comments. What would you do with an extra $300? What would you do with an extra $3,000? Brian, what would you do if you had some extra cash every month? It's just coming right into your pockets.
What are you trying to say? Like adult money or like, just woohoo money? What are you trying to say?
You can adult, that's the thing is we've been adulting forever. Pretty much everybody in here has been taking care of something, taking care of someone, whether it's at work, taking care of a family, taking care of kids. How about y'all take care of yourself? Let's get creative. What would you do? You want to buy something for your hobby. You want to go on a vacation, buy yourself that fancy watch. What would you do?
Is it still on me?
Yeah, it's still you, Brian. I want to hear something good.
Okay. I mean, for me, I want to like kind of shine out the kitchen a little bit, buy those little extra toys for myself, to just make sure those meals look extra nice for the fam. That'd be nice because I do like to cook a lot, and I especially like having people over and seeing what they like to eat because that's one way I like to share how I care about the people that I care about. So a couple $100, that's a nice new cutting board, nice charcuterie spread. You know what I mean? Maybe like a banh mi charcuterie board or something like that. That'd be nice to start off with. Little toys now and then to not just help myself, but that helps the people that I care about feel love too.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you want to buy something nice, but then it's about spending time with your friends and loved ones too. That's a nice thing, and it's too bad, that shouldn't be something that we're thinking as extra, like, oh, it's just a charcuterie board, but look how much, we're so focused on our bills and everything we got to take care of, our insurances, everything, that sometimes we don't have that extra money for that charcuterie board to have that. So this is great, and what's your food? Do you have a certain cuisine you like making, or do you have a favorite meal?
Well, I'm Filipino all the way, man. I'm Filipino all the way. So all the stews, all those just set it and forget it stews. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So it's Stairway to Heaven all day, dude. So you come by any Filipino family, it's you're gonna at least eat good. So
Oh yeah, definitely awesome. How about you, Ms. Lorna? What could you do with an extra few hundred, even a couple $1,000? I mean, it's go crazy.
Well, let's be realistic, you know. So for me, if I have that, oh my gosh, that feeling when you have that extra income in your pocket, you know, or out of your wallet, just to pamper myself, you know, just do whatever I want, go on a beauty pamper, you know, like facial, you know, or deep massage, just like Coach PB just got that deep tissue massage, you know. I guess that's a good treat, you know. So, or I can always bring my kids, you know, any kind of trip that they want it, because they truly deserve it. They work so hard in their studies, so I believe they deserve a good treat too from their mom. So yep.
Nice. Wouldn't it be nice, right, to be able to do that once a week at least? You know, go to the spa, go get your manicure, pedicure, your nails done, your hair done, and trust. I'm married. I have a daughter. I have a couple an older daughter as well, and even my daughter's like, "Oh, can we go?" And I'm like, "Baby girl, that's like $60." You know, that it's actually a lot for you know, and like you said, you know, it'd be nice to just be able to say, "Yeah, you got this. Let's go. Let's go have a daddy daughter day. Let's have a mommy daughter day. You know, or you know, mom son day. Let's go get our toes done. You know, let's go buy you that toy that you wanted." And it's just nice to be able to not have to say no. You know what? It's not in the budget this week. You know, maybe next month, maybe your birthday, and yeah, I get it. But definitely the treating yourself for a spa day. I mean, you worked hard enough, right? You're like, that's the least I should be able to do and take care of myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Mr.
Like-
David? What would you do with a few extra $100?
I can think of so many things extra that I would do, but the first thing is we're kind of involved with this project locally where we live in Florida to help bring homeless veterans off the street. So I have to say I would have to give to that project a supercharger bonus to help them get some word out, get some more advertising, and get more heart-centered people in supporting bringing these homeless veterans off the street by building this complex and the support system that we have planned to do that. So that would be number one. You always got to do something. You know, God wants us to do things for other people, tzedakah, charity, whatever you want to call it. And the more of that you do and the more of that you give and the more you open your heart, the more abundance comes back to you. So that'll be number one. And number two, I can think of some family out there. And I guess I shouldn't say number two, but I guess this all goes together because I can think of some family out there that really needs some help right now. And I would love to, you know, do some home improvements for them and some lifestyle improvements for them and just help them just have a better life.
Excuse me. I like that. You know, isn't that part of being successful, right? Being able to give back to your communities. And like you said, you're a veteran, and wouldn't it be nice to give back? Because you know what it was like being a veteran. It's not as easy as people think. As you know, when I signed up, it's like, oh, you're going to go in, you sign up, you do 3 years, 4 years, and don't worry, everything's going to be taken care of. When you get out, you're going to have this amazing job, and we're going to take care of you.
Yeah.
And they're like, psych, you know, yeah, good luck.
Right. Here's a boot.
Yeah, you're like, what do you mean? I can't get a job. I can't get hired at Walmart. I can't get what's going on? I was just with the top secret clearance working with admirals, and now I can't work at Walmart. Are you kidding me? You know, so I get it. I understand. And for those veterans that are out there watching, there's opportunity here as well. You know,
fantastic opportunity for veterans and non-veterans alike.
It would be a perfect way, you know, especially for those veterans that are unable to leave the house, but you can get your internet access. And I know there's programs even to help you with that, getting a computer and stuff. So we can definitely have a talk and look into different things like that as well. So absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Mr. David, for sharing. And it because for everybody, it's true. It's kind of a weird thing, but it is true. The more you give, the more you receive back without even trying, and I think our next guests here, PB and Josh, are good examples of that, because they give back a lot of their time, and time, is money, time that could be spent with themselves, enjoying their family, doing these things, and they're spending their time with us. So we really appreciate it. And what would y'all do, PB and Josh? I want to answer from each one of y'all. Let's see.
Well, I'll tell you what, the whiskey's coming from the top shelf. That's one thing.
Hey.
But besides that, I was thinking, and remember the Great Recession? Over 6 million people in the early, late 2000s lost their home to foreclosure. Over 6 million people. And for the majority of them, an extra $500 a month of income could have avoided that foreclosure. That's all.
Wow.
Okay. So with extra money, I'm a believer in investing everything you've got into other assets that also create more income, more positive cash flow. And that cash flow is the cash flow you live off of. Okay. And once again, whiskey on the top shelf.
So guys, talking about what we do extra, if you have 3 figure, 4 figure per month. So today, Josh and I, we just deposit over $8,319 today, one day pay. It's a lot of job to sign and deposit, man. This is so nice and yummy, juicy, cash that show up into our bank. So definitely we treat ourselves right. Our favorite is sushi and oyster. So we took the family out for all you can eat sushi, sashimi. I'm so full, I go home and I take a nap. And today is Tuesday, right? So you can be able to do that because we are now both bar free. 5 months in our online business, from working 2 nursing job before, be able to retire at 8:45 and don't have to wake up to the alarm clock, don't have to hit the traffic, and can take a nap during the day because we can earn 4 figure in one day pay. So life is more beautiful when you can have more choices.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
So check it out, guys. Truly. Anybody can do this. Bob, 80-year-old, no experience, don't know how to copy and pay. He can do this. You can do that too. Send us the message, guy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for sharing. So, Josh, next time we want to see that bottle of that good stuff. What is it good? What is it good? Is it like a Johnny Walker, or what is? I'm not a connoisseur of whiskey. What's a good one?
Oh, I've I like some of the older aged Glenlivet. That's a Scotch, but I like one good one I had recently was the single barrel Jack and the rye, the green labeled one, the single barrel rye. Yeah, really good stuff.
That just sounds fancy. It sounds fancy, like as fancy as I'm getting is Le Kirkland, from Costco, 1999, one gallon.
That'll work.
Yeah. It will work. Whatever makes you happy.
Definitely, when we go to visit one of these days over there, I'd like a sip of the good stuff just to see if it's a little bit more smooth, right?
But,
being able to go to the restaurants. I mean, a lot of people. And it's interesting being here in El Paso, Texas. One of the benefits that we get to do. My wife and I are. I'm an ex-educator. My wife is still in the education system, but every year, one of the things we get to do is take out the senior group from her dance companies, and we take them to a restaurant of their choice. We all go as a big group together. And for some of those kids, they're 17, 18 years old, but that's their first time going out to a restaurant for some, can you only imagine, and I'm sure there might be some of y'all that have been in that situation where you have never been to a restaurant until you are 18 years old. There's some of us that are lucky that, my daughter, is able, and we're going to make sure she understands how blessed she is, to be able to do these kinds of things. But there's a lot of kids that have never ordered a steak at a restaurant, but never had an appetizer or able to get the soda, because don't get soda, get water, when you go out, and that's something that we take for granted as well. We'd be able to take ourselves, our family, to a nice restaurant, and hey, I got the check. I got.
Thanks for making me hungry. I appreciate that.
I got an extra $500. I got an extra $1,000. It's on me today. It's a nice feeling. It is. All right, Miss Pia from New York. What would you do with some extra cash flow?
Well, once I've taken care of all the necessities, insurance, the bills, all of those other things, I'm still going to take half of it and put it in the bank for the rainy day, because you just don't know, or some type of worthy investment. But for me right now, like I said, transitioning or doing some other things, I've always traveled. Well, as long as I've known myself to be able to travel, I've always traveled. So I've gone all over most of it, some of it, on each continent. And I really want to do that. I've always said I want to go to Vietnam. I've always said, just to see all of those places. The history, the rich cultures. Everybody has a rich culture too, So I remember one year we did 5 countries, like Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Philippines, Taiwan, what was the other one? Bangkok, and so it was that great type of enjoyment. And I just like seeing, and I'm a history person, so I like seeing all these old buildings. Oh, you did that when? And, I get, and I like taking my family with me. So it's not just me having that experience, but other people as well. And so if I just give back, not necessarily just give back in that manner, but just give back in general, just the opportunities of things that, I never thought I could do that. But, that's what I would do, actually, I won't go every month, obviously not with the, but I planned that out. So I'm looking forward to it.
You know what, Ms. Pia, you never know. You might be in this situation where you are able to go every month and work from wherever you're at every month.
That's true.
Would that be something you wouldn't mind doing? Revisiting Singapore, revisiting Thailand, but actually saying, I'm working from here, guys,
Yeah, that would be alive. I would actually get on my phone and do the live.
Well, there you go. That I think that's going to be her 5-year plan there, Miss PB. I think we got her set. That'll be an awesome deal, and we can't wait to see it happen too. So just remember, so when you guys go back to this recording, next time we see Miss Pia, she'll be going live from different locations around the world every month until she gets tired of it. One of the trends that I've noticed, and we'll get to you, Miss Jerry and Miss J. I got it. I got you guys. But it's reinvesting. I heard Josh mention it. I heard Miss Pia mention it. Some of y'all have also mentioned it. When we talk about having an extra $500 or a couple $1,000, we're still trying to make sure that we're taken care of, just to be safe. Whether you're investing it on new properties, whatever it is that you'd like to invest in, it's just something for a peace of mind, and that's definitely nice to have. So yeah, that's a good thing. So anybody else, even if you're just you're watching this show and you're looking to make some extra cash so that way you can build a nest egg up for investments, hey, there's an opportunity right here. This is perfect. You don't have to change your jobs. If you love your job, stick with your job. If you just want an extra few $100, an extra couple $1,000 to reinvest, this is it. Look at all these websites right here. Pick your favorite ones. Pick your friends here. Pick the people that are showing you, and just go with it, guys. Mr. Jerry, now you're fairly new also, as well as Miss Pia, but I'm sure you can come up with a few ideas of what you do with a few extra 100 or even thousands of bucks, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I think what it brings to my mind the most is my experience, my story. When I was in college, I would live off $10 a week. I would have powdered macaroni with hot dogs cut up in it. I worked for Campbell's Soup, so I'd buy 500, 600 cans of soup and live off that for a year. And then I remember driving by the fast food restaurant thinking, one day I'm going to be able to drive through that fast food restaurant and buy anything I want. That's my story. That's where I started. I came from a family where nobody went to college. I paid my own way through. Then I got into the medical field. I worked hard. I was able to put some money away. I became the guy at work that talked to everybody about finances. That's what I'm known for. Now that I've retired 2 months ago, semi-retired, retired, whatever it may be, I guess I can't be retired if I have my own business here. So I'm semi-retired. Now that I've put all that other money away, I realize it's not enough. So for the last 6 weeks, I've been taking some financial investing courses with a banker from Citibank who's retired, 85 years old. And I've been learning how to make that money grow. And you still realize you don't have the security you think you're going to have with six-figure number. If you want to live that life that you want to live, you want to be able to take care of your family. Your parents are getting older. You want to take care of a brother or sister that might need money and are losing their home because who knows what the economy is out there, the job fields. You want to be ready to help your family and friends. And most of all, when you walking down the street and you see that somebody could use something, how nice would it be able to just pull money out of your pocket and say, here. And I have to say it's a good feeling. So for anybody out there that's never just handed somebody money on the street, give it a try and feel that feeling that you get when you're walking away. And don't let them, say thank you and I'll just give them a smile and keep walking. Let them have their dignity and just let them take their money and do what they want with it. But get that feeling of giving that money to somebody that needs it, sharing out there in the world. But most of all, I plan on traveling a lot. I know Pia said she's been to Vietnam, Bangkok, Singapore. That's just where I'm starting. And all the places that you mentioned, that's my goal. So I might be contacting you to say, where should I go? What should I do? But who knows? One day you might be on that cruise with me. We might take everybody. And it's a 2-weeker, so it would be fun. And guess what? We're all going to have our laptop. We're going to meet at the breakfast buffet, banquet, or whatever, and we're going to put in an hour, and we're going to go enjoy the rest of our days knowing that we're in control. So with the extra money, I'm going to just make myself happy, treat myself the way I know I should be treated, and I'm going to treat others the way I want to treat them. That's how I feel I'm going to do it, what I feel I'm going to do with the money.
Nice. Oh, that was a lot. And I made sure I wrote down everything because you got me with that Campbell Soup there. Where
Summer for a few years. I'm from Ohio.
Ohio, okay.
It's a Campbell Soup factory in Ohio.
Nice. Yeah, my when you mentioned that, it brought memories. And I don't know if many of y'all have been to Sacramento, California. Josh, we had the Campbell Soup over there, and my grandfather works and retired from Campbell Soup many years. And you wouldn't believe how many things are made from Campbell Soup, and it's not just soup.
Right.
Hey, don't forget Budweiser and Jelly Belly are just down the road.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the Godiva chocolates? Those were actually made out of the Campbell Soup, all those fancy chocolates and stuff.
I'd buy them every summer by the bag full. They would get a big bag for like $5.
Bags. Yeah.
Yeah.
People are paying like, $10-15 for a pack of 4 or 5. And here we are with a giant bag of Godiva chocolates, 2 pounds for like $6 or something.
Yeah. My college roommates thought I was crazy because I'd bring 500 cans of soup at the start of college.
Hey,
and I'd say, eat away. I'll get some more next year. Literally, that was what I ate.
And I think we can all relate. I think at one time or another, we've had either the ramen or the packaged macaroni and cheese, which
I was just going to tell Jerry. I was just going to tell Jerry it's better than the ramen and the hot pot you and I use.
Yeah, good memories there. And, I like that, being able to take care of family, just, it, like you said, just, looking in your wallet and being able to hand somebody some money. That's a good feeling, and no, there's no, need, no request, no, nothing. You're good to go. Also, I challenge people once in a while too, if you have the money, if you're good, pay for somebody's groceries once in a while. That's a nice one too. And it's unexpected, like it throws them off, but it's just, if you can do it, it feels good. You know, there's no questions. There's no need to pay back. There's no nothing. Just if you're able to do it, it really actually does feel good. You don't even have to tell anybody you did it. You don't have to tell them nothing. It's just one of those things that, you know, you were able to do that. And it brings the biggest smile on somebody's face. You know, I've seen, I don't know how many times, you know, I was lucky enough when people, they're looking and they're just like, you know, a couple dollars short from getting their groceries. And you're like, you know what, don't worry. We got, you know, I got this. Don't even trip on it. We got it, you know, and that's it. You know, yes, Ms. P, we have a time you wanted to share. I'm sure, you know.
Yeah, because
Nice.
you just talk about I love it, Jerry, when you say, you know, giving back and give them the dignity. And JT, you just mentioned about, you know, pay for somebody, you know, grocery. So I remember back couple years back, Jack and I were still in Sacramento. They're in the public store. So I went to the public, and in front of the public store there is someone, like, you know, asking for money. I don't have any cash with me. So I go inside, walking around, buy everything that I want for myself, like bread and the whole chicken, the barbecue chicken, the already done, everything. So I come in now and I hang everything to him, and then come back in and do again. So it's so nice to be able to get back, especially it was cold that day. And, you know, the barbecue chicken still on the oven, and, you know, from the store, bring it out with the bread. It's so nice. It's so nice feeling to be able to get back. So thank you.
Yeah, sure is. Thank you for sharing, Jerry. Appreciate it. And Ms. J, what could you do with with some extra cash in the pocket?
I think my belief system or my value system probably shifted a little bit since I was younger. When from like in the past, I didn't really think about investing. So what Josh is sharing is now being able to use that money to grow it, so then we can give even more. So that would be my first thought. But having these buckets where we still pamper ourselves, like I never really got my nails done most of my life, even though my mom was a nail, person. She did all that, but I did not do it for myself. So it's more of like those little buckets where we get to pamper ourselves. So we have that like great like feeling of inside, and then the love of ourselves, and then we can even give more. So that first bucket is self-care, and then self-care for others, because like yesterday, being able to be with my family, my siblings, parents, Dave was there, my son, and just being able to be in the same room together, like a healing center, pampering ourselves, but helping each other, like healing, right? And those moments of being able to spend time together, in this case, it does require a little extra cash. So having a little extra cash is very helpful. And the travel is one of my loves. I think it's my spirit to like the free spirit. So I love to just say spontaneously, oh yeah, I want to go hiking today. I want to go to Singapore tomorrow. I just love that, and being able to share those memories with those, like you just, buy your parents a plane ticket, or buy your best friend a plane ticket, or buy your neighbor who's been, helping you get the mail a plane ticket, whatever it is. And I like the idea of giving, like paying it forward, because I've also experienced, when you go through that drive-through window and you order that cup of coffee, and then they say, oh, that person in front of you already paid for you. It's just such a nice, like feeling for humanity that there's people like that out there. And being able to then, like, I'll pay for the person behind me, So it's this chain reaction. I really love that. So I think it's having those buckets, and first and foremost, how to self-care, and then use the money to reinvest in some way to make it work for us. So in 20 something years of my career, I didn't teach them financial education, and only in the online space did I actually explore this realm of financial education that I want to give back, like have a school for others. First school myself, I have a school for others for the financial education part, but really be that example first. Like, how can I use that money to grow it, and then help others to do the same, like teaching in a way where it's teaching that education.
Yeah, I like that. I definitely hit some great points. We all want to travel it, and it's funny because people watching might say, "Well, just travel. Just go somewhere. You want to go, just go." It's not that easy when you don't have the finances, and if you need the finances, well, you got to work. So now you don't have the time, or maybe you have a family responsibilities. You have things that you got to take care of. It's not as easy as it sounds like. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go and head to Singapore, next month. It definitely isn't. But with a couple grand extra per month, it might be. That might be what puts you over the edge to where you're comfortable enough to go ahead and get that ticket and spend a week, 2 weeks, or even a month. I think there was some coaches that PB and Josh had mentioned where they had taken a whole month off, in the Philippines, I believe. That wouldn't it be nice, to be able to spend some time with family in other countries that we haven't maybe seen in a while. So that's definitely good. One of the things that I really liked that you put in was self-care, and I know Miss Lorna had mentioned it, with the spa, but self-care goes in different directions as well, because having the finances, I don't know if you all have been in a situation. I'm sure there are people that are watching that have. If you don't have the finances and you're stressing, it affects you physically and mentally. You can't sleep, you can't think, you become irritable, you become anxious. All these different things hit you because of a lousy. I have $50 to pay for the electricity bill. I don't have, my kid has this thing, going on, and I don't even have $2 in my wallet to buy this, candy or whatever that, that they want. And it actually becomes physically disabling, mentally disabling. And so that is definitely something, on my list that I would like just to have that extra cash in the bank, in financing investments, wherever it is, just to not have to worry where the next money is going to come from, like, and not stress that, oh my gosh, the electricity's gone up, gas has, gone up 20-30%. Take a look at your bills, look at it, see the trend from last year. It really, here in Texas, it's gone up almost 55%. I did the math and I'm like, holy cow, this summer is going to be ridiculous, and I'm having anxiety about the summer, and we haven't even finished with winter yet, so when you start freaking out that your electricity to turn your air conditioner to keep your family out of the 3-digit heat here in El Paso is going to be over $600 a month. That's a lot of money. You're used to paying $100-$200, but for it to be $600 or more, oh my gosh, that becomes stressful. So yeah, definitely it's nice to be able to spoil yourself. But for some people that are watching, it's just nice to have a peace of mind that you have that extra cash. But guys, with that being said, again, my name is JT. I'm in El Paso, Texas. I'm 48 years old. Anything you need, we want to start a business together. You want to go online. If you can post, if you're spending time on TikTok, if you're going through my videos, my photos right now, that means you have that little bit of time, 15-20 minutes to make a post for yourself and make a little side cash on the side. So hit me up at www.jtdigitalbusiness.com. Brian, would you like to throw a shout out real quick? We'll go round robin and everybody.
Sure. Like you heard tonight, everybody, we all have many ways to spend a few bucks easily. And there's tapping into this business is one way that we're tapping into pretty much this gold mine that's just sitting there for all of us. We're all here doing the same business, and we all have enough space for each other to not to really compete with each other, but work together with each other for that little bit of cash to help you guys feel just like what everybody's been saying tonight. Feel safe, feel proud of what you're doing, because this business is just plug and play of what you're already doing. So this business will get you that extra little cash stream of cash. Remember that word stream. You know, you can keep on working on it to have it become like as wide as a river if you wanted to, or if you wanted as a stream just to, you know, so you can walk down the street with a little extra pep in your step that you're helping out more often than you can before, or that you're treating yourself good because you know you deserve it. You know, this business is that's what this business is for. You know, that's why we're all here tonight, just because we're all excited to share about it. So yeah, hit us up, hit all of us up if you want to.
All right. Thank you, Brian. And what's your web address there, Mr. Brian?
Oh, Brian with Grace, who's at work.com. So give us a visit.
All right. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and stop pushing the wrong buttons here. I tried to hit the layout here. Hold on. Oh, Josh. This is the fun part of, I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and go to Miss Lorna. Miss Lorna, you can throw a little shout out to your crew who's watching. Give me a second.
See, guys, you can do this business without technical skill. Anybody can do this, guy, and we learn together, right?
Right?
That's right. If JT can do it, anybody can do it.
Oh, man. Guys, hold on
JT,
one
I'm just
second.
saying, you can spend three figures to send out a web manager to set this all up.
There we go. Hold on.
Didn't Bob do his own live the other night?
Yeah. I'm going to have to get with Bob and say, Bob, what did I do wrong here? So give me
JT,
just a second.
yeah. JT, there is below the stage, there is different icon for different format. You just click on different icon right below the stage so that you can go to different grid, different table. Just click on it for fun.
Here we go. I'm going to try to do this without removing anybody here. So this is the fun part, guys. You get to use new technology, and I'm like, let's see if I can get Mr. Brian on here so that way he's nice and full screen. And it ended up doing a solo layout.
You're too kind, JT. You're too kind.
Hey, God, I got it. I got this, guys. I got this. Let me see. I'm going to put in.
Guess what? It's okay.
There, let's go to Ms. J. Let's do this. We're going to go to each person.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And if this sounds like something that you have even just a little bit of curiosity or interest in, reach out to any of us here. And we don't bite. So, you can see in each of our sites. Mine is Love Your Life by Design. And it's very easy. You can just register with a simple email.
Nice. Thank you, Ms. J. All right, Mr. Jerry.
Once again, everybody, my name is Jerry, and you see here, J Copeland Digital. Sorry, wrong direction. If you're skeptical and you don't know what you want to do, but you know you want to do something, you want to get into a job where you're working on your own and you want to follow the people that are on this site, follow me. Follow me on my journey. You don't have to join. You can just follow me on my journey because I'm new, and I'm going to be documenting my journey with this digital business along the way. So if you have any questions, just keep your eye out and go from there.
Awesome. Ms. Lorna.
Yes, everybody, get that peace of mind. It's what a great feeling when you go sleep tonight and thinking that you have that extra money that it's always there ready for you to pull it out when you need it, instead of thinking about it, like you go to bed and thinking, oh, I need to go to work again tomorrow for an extra cash, and by just doing this instead just do this online business, guys, because we have these 5 streams of income. It's not only one but 5. Okay, so if you get interested, just direct message me, or you can go ahead and register your name on my website down below, www.lornarluna.com. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Lorna. Mr. David.
You know, this is just an amazing group of people to work with. So if you've always wanted to be part of something where you have a real team and you have coaches and mentors that are going to help guide you along in the process, but really the process is so easy that anybody can do it. A system that's going to give you more time in your life while you're bringing in the extra money, bringing in money while you sleep, allowing you to spend more time with your family or those you make family. Imagine bringing in those 5 streams of income and that extra cash that you can put to good use doing things for others. Imagine having more time to get out and exercise, eat healthier, buy the foods that are the best for you. Imagine. Have a great night.
Thank you, Mr. David. And Miss Pia.
Hi, yeah, we just recently did another exercise where, it was, if you were financially abundant, what would your future look like? And so, that actually then broke it down to, what does your day look like? How do you design that day? And then, you think about all the things that, oh, yeah, you're right. I would give back. I would be more prayerful. I would give more gratitude. I would be, if I'm a foodie, I would stress less because now I'm home, but I still need to work. I can take more time. My mental clarity would be there. It would be different, So these are all things that you think about. What, if you had this little extra, what would you do? And you can really, live a life by design. How would you want to design your life? And so you can always reach at pia-roach.com, and I would love to speak to you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Pia. How are you? Let's see. And let's go to PB and Josh.
Hey, and Nina.
Hey, Nina.
Nina.
What would you do with an extra $500 a month?
Oh, dog food.
Dog food.
Lots
Yeah,
of
so
bones.
guys, thank you. And truly, we are so blessed. We are, I am a registered nurse for the last 15 years, working 2 nursing jobs, work so much, not enough sleep, no family time. I saw my husband 4 weeks out of entire year because I travel across the country to work to make a living. And even when my parents were so sick, could not even stay home taking care of mom and dad. But 5 months in this online business, earning 5 stream of income, using the system that run 24/7 for me, able to retire me at age 45 from my nursing career. So you can see my RN registered nurse badge. Actually, now it become a retired nurse RN, right? And today, like I say, Josh and I, we deposit so many checks here. We count this as $8,319 in 1 day pay. What that can help you? This business can provide you with more financial security, more time and location freedom. Life is so beautiful. Give yourself a chance to check this out. So send all of other messages, connect with your friend. You follow us, right? We have like 8 different people on here. We all want to share this blessing with you. So send your friend a message. They will send you the complimentary webinar and invite you inside our VIP community so you can check it out for yourself. In here, we have teacher, we have healthcare provider, we have service people, we have military people. Guys, we own regular people from all walk of life. And our life have been transformed because we can earn extra 5 stream of income from home. Give this chance to you and your family. Stop the struggling. Stop the cycle 9 to 5 or 12 to 12 like nurses like us. Check it out. Your life will be transformed. Thank you, everybody. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. And let's see. So I got this part down, right? So yeah, you know what? We talked about earning a couple $100 or even a couple $1,000 per month. What could we do with it? But there's actually people in our groups, our teams, our business partners that are making tens, if not even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So just have that on the back of your mind. What would you do with an extra $100,000 per month? If you want to take it that far. So guys, with that said, I'm going to press this button here called edit layout. So let me see. Hopefully I don't just like eject everybody from here. So give me 1 second. No, that didn't work either. So with that said, people that are watching right now, you don't even want to see there. Everybody's just laughing in the background and stuff. And I wish you could see, but Mr. Josh here I clicked on this one button that says solo layout, and the rest of the group layout is just non-existent on here. So what I want to do with that, I'm going to do a quick go through because it's time to go. And everybody, let's say bye to all of our friends. And I'm going to click through you all really fast here. Everybody turn on your mics. Let's say goodbye to everybody, and everybody have a great day. Thank you all for joining.
Bye. Have a good night. Thank you for
Good
watching.
night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Joining us.
We'll see you soon.
See you again.
See you on the other side.